Hey everybody, it is your girl Jade Ashley and I am back for a new video. However, I am not here for a new video of when the beat drops, but I am here to talk about the 2016 Video Music Awards, VMAs. It just went down and I was so excited to come on camera and talk about it, so I did not want to waste any time. So if you're interested in hearing what I had to say about this year's VMAs, be sure to stay tuned for more. Okay guys, so let's just get right into the video. I'm not even trying to hold y'all. I'm not trying to take too much of your time. So we're just going to dive right in. We're going to talk about the show from start to finish, what I thought about it, and all of this other, good stuff and whatnot. So the first thing we have to talk about is the opening. So Rihanna, she opened the show. So about like 2-3 weeks ago, it was announced that Rihanna, she will be receiving, or it already happened, she received the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award. So, to see Rihanna open the show, we was like, okay, we already knew she was going to be there. So, but other than that, she opened up the show and she started with a melody of hits. Now, she did multiple performances throughout the nights, and, she did a melody of her hits, just letting us know exactly why she is the shiznit, just performing all of her hits. So the first set of hits that she did, it was like this pink scene that was going on. She had like this high ponytail, and she just did like all of her her pop records. Like, Rihanna got like the dance hall sounding, then she tried to do her little R&B thing, and then she got, she definitely dominates within the pop genre as well. So she did songs like We Found Love and like Where Have You Been and stuff, just like those real dance party type of tracks. So that was just like the opening of the show. So, a lot of people, we were like, we hope that was not the only Rihanna performance, because we was not blown away. Like, it was cute, but for somebody that got like a high, prestigious award for tonight, she needs to bring it. So, but then after her performance, they let us know that she was going to have multiple performances throughout the night. So it was like, oh, okay, we want to see what else she got to do. So other than that, the first award that was given out on camera, because it was awards that was given out prior to the show starting, and like awards that were being presented or given out, like, that wasn't on camera. So the first award that was given out on camera was the best hip hop video. So I thought this was real shady, MTV, and they thought they was slick, but basically Diddy, he came out to do, present for the best hip hop video, and the winner ended up being Drake. And we all know that there may or may have not been some issues between Drake and Diddy in the past. There was rumors about how they were fighting, and Diddy slapped him, and so Drake won best hip hop video. Diddy was there presenting, and at the time Drake was not at the award show, so Diddy was like, Drake, he ain't here, he's stuck in traffic, so Drake, you gotta come get this award for me. And I was like, oh my god, I was like, Lord, I was like, this is about to be that type of night I see. Okay, so following that, the next performance was Ariana Grande and Nicki Minaj. They performed their song Workout, and it was cool. I never heard this song before, but to be honest with y'all, I haven't bought Ariana Grande CD since her first one. So yeah, I'm not saying that I don't really feel her as much as I used to. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I think she cool, but whatever. So she did her song Workout. The whole workout theme was like the setup and stuff or whatever. They were dancing on top of, the workout bikes and yada yada yada. And then, Nicki Minaj, she came out. I feel like Nicki's been in hiding. She's been in hiding. I feel like she's been hiding like the whole damn summer, honestly. But Nicki, she came out. She had the blonde wig on, and she had like the latex baby pink bodysuit. They did their performance, and that was the end of it. Nothing I felt too memorable, to be honest. Other than that, Calvin Harris, he won for best male video, and it was his song This Is What You Came For featuring Rihanna, which is definitely one of the most poppin', I guess, pop songs you can say right now. But Calvin Harris, he wasn't there. I was like, the hell is going on? Ain't nobody gonna be here? But, I think he wasn't there because he was like low-key just in case Taylor Swift kind of show up. I'm not trying to, So he sent like a video message thanking everybody. That was that. And then moving on from Calvin Harris, Michael Phelps, he came out. And Michael Phelps, this was his last year at the Olympics. So, everybody was cheering for him. And then we learned that he was a big hip-hop fan, and he was saying that it was, I don't know actually the photo that he was talking about. So if I know the photo by the time I edit this and I'll insert the photo, but he was saying there was some photo that kind of like made its way around the internet, and in that photo he was listening to Future. All needless to say, this was his introduction to Future's performance. Now, Future's performance, I felt like it was a little bit too turned down for who Future is as an artist as of right now. So, you know, Future, he's released multiple projects within like just the past 2 years alone. So it's all of these hits that we turn up to for Future, and all Future did was commas. That's all Future did. All he did was perform commas. He performed the whole song. And I was like, alright, Commas was cool for what it was when it came out, but there's too many other songs that he could have performed. I don't know if he was just trying to perform like the most, you know, I guess calming, if you want to call it that, or the most safe song because it was like MTV. But MTV, they've been on point with the bleep, so I'm sure if he was about to say something that was out of pocket, they would have made sure they bleeped at the right time. So, you know, Future's performance was cool, I guess. And then it had like the whole, like, he changed the music a little bit. He had like the whole rock band doing the music, and I'm like, just because this ain't BET and it's MTV do not mean you gotta sit here and make your music sound like rock to, you know, kind of suit the diversity in the audience. I'm like, just be you. Everybody knows Future, everybody knows the song. So, but I mean, I guess it was cool for what it was, you know. It had me dancing just a tad, just a smidge, you know, nothing crazy. So moving on from that, then we have to talk about Kanye West. So Kanye West was another person that it was like very anticipated to see, and that's because earlier this week, you know, news kind of hit that MTV was giving Kanye West 4 minutes. 4 minutes to do whatever he wanted. So that means he could have said a speech. It could have been a rant, because, you know, his speeches and rants are like two different things, or at least I see the difference in them. So it was like he can do a speech, he can do a rant, he can do a performance. If he still wants to campaign for president in 2020, he can do whatever. So nobody knew what Kanye was going to do. So when Kanye stepped out on that stage, everybody was just sitting there like, so Kanye, what are you gonna do? And everybody's just like locked to their televisions basically. And Kanye, he stepped out on stage. His whole purpose was to premiere the video for his video Fade. But before he did that, he was like, you know what, I'm about to talk. And he was just a smidge confusing to me. I feel like he kind of started off what I mentioned in the music video for Famous and stuff like that, and he was saying, oh, if my video loses to Beyonce's, you know, I'm not going to be mad because I'm always rooting for her to win anyway, because they were both nominated for Video of the Year. And eventually he did lose to Beyonce, so, but the camera was put on him when she accepted the award, and he looked pretty happy. But he was saying, I think the whole purpose, I kind of understand what the whole purpose of his speech was about, and I feel like it had, you know, had to do something correlating with the whole Fame, you know, since he brought up the whole Famous music video, like the whole Fame thing, and how, you know, certain artists, and he started naming artists and stuff like that, how they have like a certain power with their fame. And then he just broke into a whole bunch of other things. He done gave Amber Rose a shout out. He's sitting there talking, and he said, hey, what's up, Amber? I see you. And then he was like, yo, my wife is so cool. How many people, you know, could sit there and call out their exes and yada, yada, yada. What else did he did? Like I said, he brought up calling Taylor, talking about how people want him to be mad at Taylor, but he's not mad at Taylor. He loves Taylor, which is why he called her in the first place, even though she denied that call. But we all know what happened with that situation. He was talking about how he was, I think last year he went to like a recreation center or something like that. I don't remember where he went, but he was saying something about how he was, you know, he talked to some kid, and some kid was talking about how he was afraid that he was going to die because his friends. Like, it was just so much that Kanye was talking about. So much. It's like, and they said 4 minutes. I feel like his speech was in that 4 minute range, but at the end, then the video premiered, and everybody was blown off their feet with this music video for Fade. So the music video features Teyana Taylor, and y'all already know, if you ever go to any video that I talked about Teyana Taylor, I talk about how underrated she is. Like, she is just too popping of an entertainer all around, and I feel like people don't give her just due. But basically, the video for Fade was Teyana Taylor. Body goals, I've always been ashamed of my body, and Teyana Taylor ain't never make it more easier for me, but her body is just still amazing, even after having a baby, and her baby not even 1 yet. You know, so she was dancing. And then Iman popped up in the shower, and I was like, oh damn, he got Iman too. And then, you know, her face turned into a cat, and, you know, then I saw baby Junie. Like, he just had the whole family. Like, it was just dope. Like, Kanye, we might think he a little loopy, but as an artist, he's pretty cool. So, I mean, I felt like his just due at this year's award show was popping, just because the music video within itself was popping. But moving on from that, then we have to talk about Rihanna. She came back on stage. Now this was my favorite performance from Rihanna the entire night. So she had like this whole dance hall theme going on. You know, she performed her song Rude Boy, and then while she's performing Rude Boy, the music for Party Replays coming on in the back, and then of course she had to perform Work. I don't know what the hell Rihanna was wearing, but I just know I had to bust a wine real quick while I was watching it, because I was like, yes, Rihanna, you are giving me so much life. So I definitely felt like her reggae segment, you know, her second performance was my favorite out of all the ones, and I didn't even mention the other ones yet. But moving on from Rihanna, then we have to talk about Beyonce. Lord Jesus, Beyonce, Giselle Knowles Carter. Lord, like, first of all, everybody was just happy to see Beyonce and Blue Ivy on the carpet, and then Beyonce, turns out that she brought, I think, like the whole cast from her like Lemonade short film. So, you know, we were all just wondering, like, what is Beyonce going to do? Like, Beyonce, she's showing up to award shows. First it was the BET Awards, and we didn't even think she was going to show up, and she killed that. So it was like, now she here at the VMAs. So, you know, she basically gave us the Formation World Tour summary. Like, I heard that show was pretty long, so she gave us a summarized, condensed version just for the VMAs. Eventually, the VMAs became the BMAs. That's what all I was seeing all over social media. So basically, like, she literally performed the first 4 songs. Like, I was honestly speechless. I wanted to cry while I was watching it. Like, it was just so much, and it was just so amazing. So, you know, she did Pray You Catch Me, Hold Up, Don't Hurt Yourself, Sorry, and then she ended it off with Formation. And like, that woman, like, I just, sometimes I look at Beyonce and I get depressed, because I'm just like, I will never be that great in life. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like, she just killed it. Like, it's not even much to say. Like, you can't just say too much. Like, honestly, at the end, I was speechless. That's exactly how I felt watching Beyonce. Like, she's just too dope, and obviously she stole the show, because I was sitting there saying to myself, God bless whoever is about to hit this stage after her, because anybody on this stage after Beyonce, you're irrelevant. And that's exactly how I felt that show was. Like, after Beyonce, I didn't even want to watch it no more. I was like, I saw Beyonce. What the hell? Beyonce performed. Then they showed the commercial for the Formation World Tour, because, you know, she's coming back to the States to do more shows. And then I was like, all right, they could have cut the award show off after that. But they didn't. So following Beyonce's performance was Britney Spears. And Britney, Lord, the last couple of award shows I've been seeing Britney at, I've been like, Lord. So first and foremost, Britney, she still looks great when it comes to like her body and stuff like that. She looks great, and I think it's pretty obvious to everyone, even people who may not. We all know Britney be lip syncing. We all know it. She is the lip sync queen. No disrespect to Britney, because she has like 20 something years in this game, and we know who she is and what she does. But when it comes to recent times, when we see her perform, we see Britney perform, she be lip syncing. Sometimes I feel like when she dances with her dancers, I feel like she just look drunk and be trying to keep up. Like, God bless Britney Spears. I mean, I liked her song choices, but it was too obvious that she was lip syncing, and I was like, all right. And she came after Beyonce. I was like, all right. Somebody get Britney off the stage right now. But following Britney Spears' performance, it pretty much it got whack after that. Like, it was like people, I stopped paying attention after a while. Like, it was really boring after Beyonce. It was a couple of people that I don't know that was performing. But after that, Rihanna, she came back on stage and she did another, you know, melody of hits, where she performed songs like Bitch Better Have My Money and you know, kind of, you know, just she was moving up more to like her recent hits and stuff like that. So you know, that was that. And one thing I will say, I think that was memorable from that performance to me was that her thigh-high boots was falling, and you know, she still kept the show going. So you know, that's what performers do, real performers. But then after that, she had her final performance where she I'm skipping because like I said, the show was whack after Beyonce, so I'm just skipping now. So she had her final performance where she did Love on the Brain, Diamonds, and Stay, and she had like this big poofy dress. So I'm like, all right, the end of the show is coming. I was like, so y'all think, you know, Drake, because we was wondering where Drake was at. Did he was he was in traffic, and then like a photo hit social media like Drake is finally at the VMAs. So I was like, all right, Drake is finally at the VMAs. Do y'all think he's gonna be the one to present, you know, Rihanna with her award? Because like I said, she's been performing throughout the entire night, but we didn't see the actual part when she got her award in her hand. And sure enough, after she performed that last, you know, trio of songs when she did Love on the Brain and Diamonds and Stay, you know, he walked up in his tuxedo, he did his little speech, he sat there and basically talked about how amazing Rihanna is. You know, he talked about how he was in love with her since he was 22. All of this sweet talk in front of the whole world, and presented Rihanna with the award, and that was pretty much it. A lot of people, one thing I thought was funny that I saw on social media, people was like, Drake been in love with Rihanna, Nicki, Serena, and Courtney from Hooters on Peachtree. Like he been in love with all of them since he was 22. So I was like, yo, y'all airing Drake out right around now. But other than that, I feel like the award show overall was pretty dope. It was cool. I saw some people were saying at a certain point in time that they felt like they was watching the BET Awards because it was literally nothing but black performers, with the exception of Ariana Grande, but because she had like Nicki Minaj, like from the start of the show up until a certain part, up until when Beyonce was performing, it was nothing but like just black performers. And we was like, yes, the VMAs is turning into, you know, the VMAs is turning into the BET Awards. And then, you know, I feel like once Britney, you know, that's when it was kind of getting a little variety of performances going on, and that's when he was like, all right, those VMAs. But other than that, I thought the VMAs was pretty dope. If I had to compare it to the BET Awards, which one did I think was better? Honestly, I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I'm black or just not making it a race issue, but I just feel like I just relate to it more. But I mean, you get a variety of things because, you know, artists such as like Adele or like Fifth Harmony and stuff like that, these are the award shows where you'll see them be nominated, and these are artists that you like, so there's a possibility that they may win, you know, versus you probably won't even see them at the BET Awards. But if I had to, you know, rate it from 1 to 10, I would give the 2016 Video Music Awards a 1 to 10. I'll give it a 7. I'll say 7. Probably 7.5, close to 8, just because Beyonce killed it. But if you guys checked out the award show, be sure to comment below. Let me know what you think. What was your favorite performance? What you liked about the show, but that you didn't like? Whether you agree with some of the points that I made in this video. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I will see you guys in my next video. So, bye. Hey guys, thank you for watching, and don't forget to share and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.